Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel and welcome to New Orleans, Louisiana. Hi, I'm Nikki.
And I'm Matt.
And welcome to our unsettled journey.
Right now we are exploring and walking around the French Quarter, seeing some of the sights and smells and sounds of historic New Orleans. We stopped over at Jackson Square, which is famous. They have, of course, the cathedral and the statue of Andrew Jackson. Stopping into some of the many shops and boutiques and also seeing some of the galleries that are along the roads as well. So we'll take you along with us and we'll show you some of the sights.
So we decided to stop by the Hotel Monteleone, and the reason why we decided to stop here was to check out the lovely hotel, along with it has a really unique restaurant and bar right inside of the hotel itself. It has a carousel bar and lounge, which makes it really unique as it is a rotating bar that is themed around the carousel ride. So it's very unique in that aspect because it is unlike other bars within New Orleans, and it's just really cool to see overall. Now it didn't go really as fast as I would have expected it to, but it just does a nice little circle around the bar. So in that aspect, it is definitely something to go worth checking out.
So last night we went to Mr. B's Bistro, which is located right near the Hotel Monteleone that we showed you the carousel bar. We had an awesome dinner over there and we would really recommend their hot buttered pecan pie for dessert. It was absolutely amazing. And tonight we have scheduled reservations to get over to the Creole House on Canal Street, which is gonna have some pretty authentic Creole dishes, Cajun, that kind of cuisine you're gonna find in abundance of here in New Orleans. So we're gonna go over and check that out. Now, as far as drinks, last night we went over to the famous bar Pat O'Brien's where they invented the hurricane. So the hurricane cocktail was invented here. Over at Pat O'Brien's, we stopped in there and got one of those. It comes in a to-go cup because, of course, on Bourbon Street, you can have your open container as long as it's in plastic, not glass. And we also got a mint julep, which we tried for the first time, and it was delicious. It's kind of a bourbon drink that's made with mint as well. So far, the food and drink has been really amazing.
And as far as New Orleans downtown area, it is bigger than we expected it to be as first-timers. Luckily, it is pretty walkable, so you can get from one end of the city to the other fairly easily. It gets very congested, especially the closer you get to Bourbon Street, and at night, it's really congested. Just keep that in mind when coming here.
Last night at the Creole House restaurant, we got a taste of New Orleans' famous seafood. We had some fried fish, we had crawfish, we had oysters, so all around it was an awesome meal that kind of represents what New Orleans is all about, that Creole food, Cajun food. Really, really delicious, so we enjoyed that.
So this is my first time having oyster along with crawfish before. I've never had it and it was really, really good. So definitely enjoy the food here in New Orleans.
After our awesome dinner, we wanted to head back into Bourbon Street and see the oldest bar in the United States, which is Lafitte's Blacksmith Shop and Bar. So we walked in there. Of course, this tiny oldest bar is kind of a hole in the wall, but we got some footage in there and people were enjoying some of the local drinks, of course the hurricanes. So you're never too far from an awesome bar or restaurant here in New Orleans. It's almost time to board the City of New Orleans steamboat, so we have brunch reservations for their Sunday Jazz Brunch, which is from 11:30 till 1:30, so it's a 2-hour cruise that includes brunch. The brunch is pretty much set up to where every customer gets everything on the menu. You see what the menu is when you sit down. Drinks are extra, but included in the price of the brunch is everything on the menu, just kind of served in a large plate. You start with your salad and your fruit cup and gumbo, and then they bring out the entree plate, and then afterwards is dessert. So then, of course, since it's a jazz cruise, they have the jazz players on board, which you can hear all throughout the ship or visit them up on the 4th deck. So we're excited to head out on the Mississippi River and enjoy our Sunday Jazz Brunch cruise.
So we definitely appreciate all the good history and all the different little shops that you find just walking around the city of New Orleans. So now the last thing on our list is go check out the world famous beignets at Cafe Du Monde. So we woke up extra early so we can get in line to get some world famous beignets right before we head out of New Orleans. We just got back from Cafe Du Monde and we finally got our beignets. It took roughly about 45 minutes to an hour for the wait, and we're about to see if it was worth it.
Cheers! Again.
Yeah, they're good. So we do appreciate it if you hit that big subscribe button and give this video a big thumbs up. We do appreciate the support. And let us know if you've ever been to New Orleans before, or if you would like to come here, what would you do if you ever came? So thank you so much for supporting us and our journey. So we appreciate the support and us giving the chance to explore New Orleans and show it off to you. So we'll see you all in next week's video.
Bye.
Bye.